Hi, everybody. Today I have Lori from The Way of Positive Change. How you doing, girlfriend? You look nice.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. So we got a lot of questions from you, but Lori brought up something. I said, girl, let's hit that one first about Josh Hawley. Tell us the 411.
So in the testimony yesterday, he really made an ass out of himself. He's what, 38 or something like that?
Yeah.
And here he's looking at these lifelong serving generals. And he looked right at him and said, I want you to retire. And I want you to resign, and I want you to resign.
And like I told you, how's it feel to want? Because he'll be gone before they're gone.
Oh my gosh, I really hope so, because I just can't. He's got to go down with this January 6th investigation with his phone records.
Well, there's a lot of stuff coming out. But Lori, too, as I just had to bring up Josh because I was excited. But how did you get in this business?
Into YouTube or doing readings?
Doing readings.
Oh.
What was your calling?
Okay, well, it was all the dreams that I was having when I was younger. And I would do lucid dreaming, and I would have a picture in my mind, in my dream, and I'd be asking myself, why am I looking at this? And then I would see it like a couple of days later. So I knew something was going on, and no one could really explain it to me and my family. So I got into the phone book, and I started looking for bookstores because I couldn't find hardly anything in the library either that I was.
About lucid dreaming?
I found some, but it just wasn't enough, and I wanted more because there was small still pictures happening, and then just a whole, like getting into a car accident and then getting into a car accident.
How many years have you been doing YouTube?
Oh gosh, I don't know how many. It was pre-pandemic.
Okay. Did you see the virus coming?
I don't think I did. I had a bad feeling.
Remember my guys used to say, fasten your seatbelt. But then I saw in August of 2019, the actual virus coming. So did you, have you seen anything towards the future besides Biden being president? Have you seen like I feel like a breath of fresh air is coming. I feel like all this nonsense is about ready to be like a brick dropped on it. Am I wishful thinking, or what are you getting?
I'm feeling the energy this week has been really tough so far. And my allergies are really acting up. I hope you got some rain.
Yeah, hopefully. We had some the other day. They said about 8 more days before a storm.
Okay. Well, I hope that comes more soon and in a nice delivery. So
Right.
It isn't too much.
Right.
I think this week has been tough, but I feel like better time is coming as well. And the other one thing that I wanted to say, we've been through, a few hurricanes here, and
where do you live at?
I'm sorry?
Where do you live at? Florida?
Yeah, Gulf Coast. So I would get, with local readings at my store or at my office, I would start getting the tower for everyone. And I wasn't getting it for people out of state. So that was, or out of the country. So that was a good way for me to know. But with the pandemic, the tower was coming up for everyone I read for. So I knew a big change.
Right. One time I was with a group of nursing students. We were doing OR classes at San Mateo College, and we all went to lunch, and I sat down. It was about 8 of us. Every single one of us had the tower. And right after that, I think within 2 days was the Loma Prieta earthquake. So an earthquake did happen. So Florida's going through a lot of, changes. I mean, there's that guy's not, DeSantis is not going to be in there. I'm telling you, he's going.
He's already copied Abbott's bill, and it's up for the legislative session in 2022. So
yeah,
he needs to be stopped. He's really
but the people within 78 or 80% of people want Roe versus Wade to still be on the books. So who are these men that are telling women what to do?
I think it will end up, he'll shoot himself in the foot. He sort of dances around that one when they ask him about it in the media. But I think that'll probably maybe be the
The
final.
other thing is he's killed a lot of people. He's
Yes.
caused, he didn't actually kill them, but he's caused by saying, you don't have to wear a mask, you don't have to do this or that. And they were doing a study, I posted it on my Twitter, that a good part of Trump's base has died.
A lot of Republicans that I know did get their vaccine, but his latest maneuver is telling kids that have been exposed, you don't have to stay home.
Oh my.
So if the kid right next to them got COVID and is out, if your kid is asymptomatic and isn't showing any signs of having COVID, you can just go right back to school.
And just flock those viruses out on everybody else. That's a shame. Okay.
He's evil.
I know.
That's
So
why
people are asking about the Women's March. Gina, she was asking about the Women's March to be held in DC and across the nation this Saturday. And nobody's hearing about it. I'm not hearing about it either. Is it going to be a big turnout or?
I haven't heard a thing.
Yeah, there's a big Women's March Saturday.
Okay.
So you're going to look?
Yes. How will the Women's March?
It's going to be successful. Let me take a look, see.
Us women would like to march right over to Kirsten's Cinema and Mansion's house.
And Manchin said today, I don't care, get rid of me. The thing is, if they get rid of Manchin, then Mitch McConnell is chief of the House again. So we're stuck.
Oh my gosh.
But you know, he's making tons of money. His daughter made tons of money off of pharma. So he's got enough money, he don't care. He already showed us. You guys are suckers. Tell me what I can tell everybody about the Women's March. Okay, let's take a look, see. I actually see it being successful.
Okay, I see people gathering. But right before I get to these, it's like we don't have enough information. Like
Everybody's on the fence, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you Google it, like I know where I'm
I
gonna
will.
march in my area. I'm not gonna go all the way into San Francisco. I'll march out here where I live. I'm gonna do it, girlfriend.
All right. If I can find him, I will too.
There you go, girlfriend. Okay, so Shine Light said Native tribes sent Biden a letter this week asking him to restore the original boundaries of Bear Ears National Park in Utah. Will Biden do it? Trump cut the park by 85%. Oh my God. So he must have done it on an executive order. I mean, how do you take lands that are part of the indigenous tribes? Something's going on there, very underhanded.
Yes.
My hit right now immediately is yes, they'll turn it around.
I think so too, but I'll just take a quick look.
Take a quick look, see. Stone Marble made a comment, said, Lori and Linda, my question is this. Why are you both so awesome?
That was sweet.
Both for this blessing. It's so cool. So go ahead, what'd you get?
He's meeting with a female.
That's Deborah Hagelin.
Okay. He's dark-headed female and getting information. But I'm getting goosebumps, so I think we're good to go with it. I feel like it's a positive.
I feel it was a totally, he tried to claim something. Yeah, they're going to give it back. They're going to give it back. And it's funny, a lot of us didn't know about this.
Wow, but they were like, somebody already tried to purchase it or work on it.
People are drilling on it.
Oh, okay, that's what makes sense. Yeah, yes, they will get it. They'll get it. So that's all.
Rebecca said Arizona Senator Sinema is about to get a no confidence vote by Arizona Democratic Party. Will she fall in line? Or worse, would she change party affiliation?
Well, she's at the White House right now. She's been to the White House 4 times in the last 2 days.
Talking to Biden?
Yeah. She's in big trouble. She's completely lost her way.
Okay, so they started this a couple of days ago, so maybe she's getting in line. Let me look. Will she go the line?
She did the right thing.
What I'm getting is Manchin's going to do his own thing, and he doesn't care. But I feel a Republican voting on behalf of the Democrats. So I don't know who that is. But somebody will go for our budget and all that stuff. Sinema, will she toe the line? Yeah. Ooh, she's underhanded though. She doesn't tell the truth. Yeah. Her whole course is ending. She won't be voted in again.
I don't get that either.
She's exit stage left.
She's completely lost her way.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to tell her that I've got the death card here. So she
There
knows.
it shows. Yeah.
If she doesn't, she's out.
Right. Right. Yeah, she's already out. I'm telling you, she won't get another term. But she's another one that made all kinds of money off the opposite party. Oh, this is a good one from Ronnie. Will the DOJ reverse or nullify any of Trump's pardons for his co-conspirators, etc.?
Can you repeat it one more time? Will the DOJ?
Will the DOJ reverse or nullify any of Trump's pardons? I guess they can.
I didn't know they could.
I heard no. I don't see the DOJ touching it. They're leaving it for now is what I'm getting.
I know they can go around and like Bannon can still get.
Oh yeah, he's going back in. He's going to jail.
Oh, their pardon stands pretty strong here. Well, there'll be a powwow about it.
Yeah. I'm almost feeling they have so much to do, they don't have time to deal with this.
It's a big fight.
But most of these people are going to go back into jail. Okay, this is a good one. Naomi. She asked, how do animals feel when they have them put to sleep? Do they resent having their final decision made for them?
Oh, that's so sad.
That's a very good question. Thank you guys for your questions. How do animals feel when I don't feel they know they're being put to sleep. Some of them are very grateful because they're in such misery. But also, how about like dogs that get put to sleep by agencies because they can't get rid of them? That must be hard. I just feel like they're so innocent, they don't understand what's going on. Those that are loved and their families lovingly put them down, that love goes with them. But the other ones feel lost. And I'm almost feeling like the animals that are put down in animal shelters almost take another body immediately.
Yeah. Oh, this is so sad. They can feel that our vibration is off when we take them or have it done or have the vet come to your home. But I think they're okay with it.
Yeah, I don't see them like cursing us or anything, but I do feel confusion.
Yeah, I think when they can tell something's going on here,
Yeah,
the feeling of the family.
but you know, also where they're going isn't hell and damnation, it's paradise.
Right.
So they're hooking up with a lot of other dogs. So that's what you got on that?
I think they're okay. I didn't get terrible cards at the outcome.
Cool, girlfriend. Now, here's a good one. Will Raphael Warnock lose his Georgia Senate seat to a guy Trump is supporting, Herschel Walker? I'm going to throw on that. Ralph Warnock versus Herschel Walker. There's another way for Mitch McConnell to get back.
So we're asking if Warnock is going to keep his seat.
Is he going to be able to keep his Senate seat? Yes or no? I just saw yes in big letters. Now, let me double check it. Raphael. He is a man of God. He is a man that stands in well-being. He is doing this because he needs to do it. He's chosen. He's not doing this like Kristen Sinema and all those. He's not doing this for money. He's doing this because he feels this nation needs help. Here's him being given back his job. He's able to get his job. It may even look close, but the outcome cards are really good here.
That's good. I think he gets his wish. It is in his heart.
Yes.
He hits some snafus here. Somebody's
Something underhanded's going on.
very
Try
simple.
to do something, or even say, no, he didn't win. We need a recount. Something's going to happen, but he wins in the end.
There's up to no good here.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Cheryl said, can we get an update on Andrew Cuomo? Any future plans? I don't see any future plans. I see him laying low right now.
That must be killing him. Or it must be really troublesome for him.
He's going through grief right now. Because he was sort of a bully. He's sort of accepting some facts about himself. The Letitia James was all over this, and everybody's okay, cool. Now do Trump.
Right? My 9 of Swords card came out. So he has anxiety, loss of sleep.
He's actually going to be okay. His outcome is good. I think he's going to have a relationship. I think there's a real good positive relationship in his life. If there's one now, it gets stronger. He's got the sun, so new beginnings. He's got the 9 of Cups. He's got the Judgment. So give it some time. Now this is weird.
I wonder how old she'll be.
Oh, I don't know. But what would Biden have to do with him? Would Biden ask him to work on something for his new administration in 2024?
Oh, I could, right? Let me finish this.
Because Biden wasn't happy with what he did. But I think Biden likes something about his approach to politics or something he can do or his strength. And if he takes him on, he'll say, look, it could be 2024. We're going to get the House and the Senate big time.
God, I hope so.
So we can put through who we want. And it's almost like he's using Cuomo to be somebody towards something.
There's a calling here.
Yeah. So he may learn from this, and he'll be truthful. He'll be really honest about what he's feeling.
Yeah, I wonder why shipping in China isn't here. I don't know where that's coming from.
Right.
We'll have to see that. He's gonna be okay. This really hurt his mom too. So he didn't like that.
Is his mom still alive?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty, yeah,
She's still alive.
yeah. She's
Yeah,
on
but
her
she's an
side.
Italian mother. Her son was right. These people are lying. Yeah, it hurt her that people turned against him.
Yeah, and there will be a small other scandal, something with money or sitting on, holding control of, maybe that's the nursing home numbers or something. There's one other little,
Okay.
another problem.
You know, and some of this, it was on his watch, but I don't know if he necessarily knew about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a good one. Will Gretchen Whitmore be reelected for governor in 2022? Michigan.
You would think she wouldn't want to be.
I know. That's funny you said that because I almost feel she won't. Like she'll say, I'm not going to run again. But it does feel like a cause. She just worries about all those threats.
Yeah, it wasn't, she didn't have, this hasn't been the greatest time.
In 2022. Well, Gretchen Whitmore run again. In 2022. Well, 10 of Cups
Okay.
by the tower. Here's a lot of money coming towards her, girlfriend. Celebration, people celebrating. The
Okay.
Judgment card. Let me tell you something. I don't know who's running against her, but she'll beat them big time.
Okay, good. I do see her getting lots of money.
Yes.
I do see her overcoming a struggle.
Yeah.
She's still facing some problems. If she does, the Ace of Swords is the outcome card.
The main thing is that all these states with these Republican legislators, that's getting ready to change. So they, like Texas, I see a big change in the legislation. Florida too. So they can no longer put their will and the rest of us can go to hell. Because I see people coming through like ants. People will be in droves to vote and they will go through every obstacle.
Yeah, I've seen you've predicted that several times.
Now, did you see anything on Stacey Abrams running in Georgia?
I don't think I've even ever asked that question before.
Can we look to see if she'll be governor of Georgia?
Whitmer's really going to face a big problem coming up here. All right, Stacey Abrams, will she run for governor?
Mhm. Georgia.
Trump supporting her.
Why? Because he hates that guy that's in there.
So at his rally last Saturday, he was saying, go Abrams. You can't make it up. You just can't even make it up.
Stacey Abrams, governor of Georgia, yes or no? And Kemp will really not win. 10 of Cups, the sun. Hello. If she decides to win, it's hers for the taking.
She wants a job that really pays.
Does it pay, Governor?
I have no idea what the salary is for a governor, but I've got mostly happy cards here, so.
Yeah, and I also feel it's very important about voting. So she really wants to make people, yeah, she's gonna make sure Georgia's like California, very easy to vote, mail in vote.
Yeah, she's gonna this is fight after fight after fight. If she doesn't choose this, she'll choose something else, but it's,
But she's battling and she'll be a winner. Listen, I
Yeah.
gotta tell you, did you watch Manon last night?
no, I fell asleep.
Oh my God.
I have to watch it.
So Giuliani, what's the name of that voting place? Dominion, or they had a, what do you call it when they have them talk on camera and they're interviewing them?
Deposition.
Deposition. So he was on there and they're saying, okay, so what exactly is the information you got in Dominion? Well, blah, blah, they spit out all these votes and they did this. Well, did you see that? Well, no. Well, how did you find out this information? I saw it somewhere. Facebook, blah, blah, Twitter, somewhere. So you're basing all this negative information on, maybe you saw it on by someone else. There's no scientific proof. He said, well, it's not up to me to prove it. Oh, listen, this Dominion's going to get them hard.
Yeah.
He just handed it to them.
And he can't even go on Fox News anymore.
No,
Right.
and also I think they're going to keep his license away from him forever.
Yeah, they need to. Fox Noise. I didn't mean to say news.
Okay, girlfriend. Did you have a question you wanted us to do?
I had a question that I wanted to ask you personally.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Not how much I weigh, anything but.
oh, no, or your age, I promise.
Right.
Because you are ageless, right?
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Have you ever, when you had an encounter with an angelic being,
Yes.
were you overwhelmed by their presence? Were you told not to be afraid? Were you overwhelmed, or what did you feel when that happened?
Well, it's just, it wasn't magical, but it was profound. By that, I mean, they were very specific in where I needed to go and look at. When I was told I was going to do the YouTube video, it was a male that told me that. He talked in my ear. And it's funny that I argued and said, what? I don't want to go on TV, but, and they said, Linda, you will help calm people down. But the guides I have are the angelic energies, because when I was young, I saw Jesus at 8 years old, and that was profound. That was magical. I was like vibrationally just zooming. But I would say it's all encompassing because it's all about love. There's no judgment there. But when they give you advice, they expect you to listen. You know, in my life, I would know I'm not doing something right, and I could feel their energy, but I would push it aside because it's always about free will.
Right. And you always know.
Right. But I don't get a glowing light. But when people will say to me, Linda, who are my guides? You know, what's their name? And I don't get that. I get like those bodies in Cocoon, the all white light bodies. I don't see facial expressions or anything, and I can hear the voices. How about you?
I see faces and I can hear voices,
Okay.
but nothing gory. My guides and I have if they died in a gory way, or I don't see.
Well, angels can't have been in body.
Yeah, I don't see angels. If someone asks me, do you see an angel? I can get names of guides and things like that, but not of their angel.
Right, right. Angelic forms are not male or female even, because I hear a male voice, so that's a guide.
Yeah, and when I had a daughter that died she died on my due date, but when they came and took her spirit, I was told to step into the light. And I didn't know I wasn't standing in the light.
Right.
I mean, it was just right there in front of me. And I was so afraid. I was told not to be afraid. I was told to step into the light. And when I did step into the light, my feet sort of disappeared because I just became part of the light.
Yes, I love it.
And so, and then when my full realization of that, when I came out of that, was that I was shown where she was going, and I didn't know it yet, and that we're not in the light here
No,
because
most
I had to step into it.
you can't step in the light on earth. Yeah.
That was so crazy. That was crazy,
So
but I was afraid.
Did she acknowledge you later? Did she ever come back to you?
It's the strangest thing, because when I would do readings or sometimes around her birthday, I would hear, because I had a big crystal store, I would hear like crystals or marbles dropping on the ground.
Oh,
And so that was my sign that she was,
around.
yeah,
So did she die of a cord around the neck?
she was. Yep, she was breech, and we couldn't, at that time, ultrasounds, we didn't have the ability to see
Yeah,
that. Yes,
things have changed so much.
but she's my angel.
She's your angel. Did you ever have any other children?
Yes, I had one more. Well, she was my middle. I have 2 boys now.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, I think she's like almost a guide with you too.
Probably, but you know, when you're so emotional about it, it's hard to connect as much.
Oh yeah, it's very hard to connect. And being that there's no such thing as death, sometimes people just want to hold on to that, but I can't see you, but you can. They're always there. So, oh, this is a good one. Will Iowa Senator Grassley be voted out in 2022?
Oh, Lord.
2022.
Grassley out. I don't know why they don't have limits or age limits or.
I know, I even think Dianne Feinstein should step down and let the younger person come in.
Yeah, because she's out of touch. She was telling those gymnasts, she was telling them, but this is over now. And this is in the past, and you can move on when they're still having trauma. Oh, I know she didn't mean.
Right. Yeah, Senator Grassley. Yeah, look at him. He's barely making it.
Is that your 5 of coins, 5 of pentacles?
Yeah, he comes from poverty. Ooh, no, he will not win.
He's got bad cards for me.
He's got bad cards. Will he not win because he ends up having to leave because he's sick? He's got bad cards. There's a big disappointment here.
Yeah,
I don't think he's well. He might even, exit stage left before this even takes place. When is he running again, in 2022?
2022 or 2024? I don't know.
No, it's 2022.
Okay.
Wow, his cards say a definite no.
How soon do you think DeSatan will be leaving?
Okay, let's look at that.
Because he's really pulling
His
fast.
numbers are just terrible. But look, Mitch McConnell's numbers were horrible. He still won.
Well, I think we're going to find out that was
Cheating.
I think it's going to come out.
I do too. I see McConnell going down bigly. He thinks he's all that in a cup of tea. He's not going to be king anymore. When will DeSatan be kicked out? Or when does he come up for a run or whatever?
22.
22. Oh,
yeah, that's why I think he's really gambling.
People get all freaked out because Trump says, vote for this person. As I told you guys on my YouTube, he went around and told everyone, vote for my Republicans I'm choosing or they will impeach me. This was in 2018. Vote for them because they'll impeach me. He went around door to door. He worked his pachikas off. And the Democrats won by a landslide. I think the Republicans got 1 seat in the Senate. And that guy, Michael, whatever his name is, he writes books about Trump. his people that worked around him said they never saw him in such a bad mood. He, on camera, he's acting like, oh, we want a seat, but he wouldn't acknowledge the fact that they lost their ass. And I mean, why wasn't that a sign that, dude, you don't have that kind of power here?
Yeah.
So we're reading on to Satan.
To Satan, how soon? I think it's going to take a while.
He killed too many people. Look at this.
Oh, gosh.
You mean like he'll still win?
I don't think he's going to win. I pray. God, please take away.
Another man's going to win. I don't know who else is running.
Well, we've got Charlie Crist, who switched his party, and then Nikki Fried, who is Commissioner of Agriculture. So I don't know which
Nobody else is going to win because he can't. Let me tell you about these people, like even Trump. Part of the reason Trump didn't win this past time was because he killed too many people. There's a lot of people angry at him.
I get it takes a while, but in the end, he's separated from what he desires. That's what I'm praying for.
I don't see any kind of legislator holding them up anymore either. Now, some of the reds are going to be red. You got your Alabama, you got your Arkansas, red.
Well, we're still.
But Texas and Florida could even turn purple because I do see them getting rid of a lot of the Republicans.
They could.
So, girlfriend, here's a very major question.
Okay.
Will the government shut down? They're trying to push something through that they can have till December, I think.
Well, we'll shut it down this week.
Will the government shut down? Government shut down. Hey, look. There's Pelosi working her pachikas off.
Yes, she
There's
is.
an agreement. The outcome is an agreement. There's some agreement that the Democrats will be able to push through, even buying a little more time. I'm telling you, Mitch McConnell really thinks he's going to be king for a day. I'm just going to throw on Mitch McConnell real quick.
Okay, let's do it.
2022 for Mitch McConnell, who thinks he's going to be king for a day.
There are two women working really hard to make this not happen.
Yeah, one of them is Pelosi. I
Yeah.
think it could even be, well, although Bernie announced don't vote for blah, blah, blah. So I don't know what he's doing. I understand the progressives really think they need to do this. And this is what my guides told me before. What they don't see, they say then it'll never come back up because everybody's living in the thing that they think Republicans might take over. But that's not going to happen. Then it's going to be carte blanche. But my guide said, take what you can get. You know, go in there and take what you can get, and then you can extend it when they have more of a voice. Because 80% of Americans want this new deal.
Yes.
So who the hell are these guys working for? And every time we do something, I can hear Trump. I can hear him in my psychic mind. Oh, as soon as I'm president, I'll reverse that. As soon as I'm president, I'll reverse that. Oh, it's just awful. Okay, so what's going to happen with Mitch McConnell? We don't wish him ill. We just need to know, will he still have power? Will he be Speaker of the House? Yes or no? People are running out of patience with him. He's barking at the moon. No, the vote is against him. Actually, it was upside down.
Yep, and he has some health issues too.
He's got health issues too. This is going to hit him hard, girlfriend. That might be when he starts going downhill, when he knows he's done. Because they really, all this cheating and lying and everything, they thought they had it in the bag, girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't see this happening. That doesn't mean that I'm not wrong, but I don't see that happening. And you know, the Republicans don't want the country to shut down. They don't.
They don't want it. They don't want it. And 70 to 80% of people, even Republicans, are for these new deals. They just did a thing on West Virginia and on Georgia, and everybody's for this new package. So one more question.
Sure.
What's up with Representative Gosar? Did you watch him? He's acting like he's they're saying he's sick and he's denying it.
I haven't seen anything with him recently. I try not to look at that, but
okay. It feels like something's off.
Okay.
I kind of keep updated because people say, Linda, I watch your shows for the information.
Oh yeah, I do definitely keep updated, but I haven't seen him recently.
He makes these crazy. They're all about that Dominion thing, which is about ready to hit him across the head. Because now they're showing by these depositions that these guys were just making this stuff up.
Yeah. And the ties to Venezuela and
yeah, Gosar's not well. Gosar's not well, and is he the one that's family even says he's up to no good or there's something wrong? He's getting ready for a real battle, and I think it's with his health. Gosar's not going to jail because they're going to be able to prove that he's sick.
yeah, I think he gets admitted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see that all great stuff for him.
No.
This looks like he has to go to this special building. Like you have to go.
Wow. And did you see that Melania's assistant, the one that went rogue on her own, they were trying to blame her for all this money missing, and now she's talked to the FBI and she wrote a book. Well, she wrote another book. And you remember that big secret? I actually held that wrong, you guys, because I felt Trump being mad and hitting something with his arm. I thought maybe he went in to make sure he didn't have a fracture. But the secret visit that nobody would talk about was colonoscopy.
Oh, wow.
Bush had 2 of those. So he was supposed to give Pence, while he was under Pence, the ability to call the shots as president. He absolutely refused and didn't want to do that. So that's why it was hush hush. And he didn't want the public knowing because he knew what late night television would start making fun of him having a tube up his rear.
I wouldn't want to be in that room.
So controlling. Just a horrible narcissistic. And people are so worried because what about these people that adore him? Let me tell you, when the king goes down, I see people lost. I see them not quite knowing. I don't see any Trump wannabes being able to pull it off like he did.
I'm not feeling that either.
Yeah.
I think even some from Q are starting to wake up because their deadlines keep coming to be and pass. And it's like,
we're going on 10 months since Biden's been in office. So, well, my friend, it was a joy talking to you.
Pleasure was all mine.
And let me know when you want me on your show.
We'll do it.
I'd be happy to come.
That would be wonderful. I'm sure everyone would love it.
Okay. Only our 3-hour difference is all I have to know. Okay, you guys, and I'm going to post, how do people get a hold of you for a reading?
You can just go straight to my website, TheWayofPositiveChange.com. It's very user friendly, and you just choose a half hour or an hour and the day you want. Well done.
There you go, girlfriend. There
Thank
you
you.
go. Okay, you guys, you take care.
Much
Cheers.
love.